The Couch Deals are brought to you by the VLG Studio, the community for people with a story to tell.
You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers Anime Podcast.
And guess what? You can't beat me because I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. Oh my god, he about to he got a hand. Let's go. He's having a full-on Shinji Ikari. Why am I fighting this thing?
I'm actually kind of tight about it because that's like the perfect hat to kind of do.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of tight about it. I'm genuinely.
Oh shit, we're live. I didn't even fucking realize.
The funny thing about it was that's why I wanted to do it because I needed to draw attention.
No, that
to
was
the hat.
diabolical, bro.
I needed to draw attention to the hat.
Yeah. So at our Christmas holiday party or just holiday party, for those of us who don't celebrate Christmas, we were able to make our own hats, and obviously I saw that little forest spirit. It was the only one on the table.
That's why I didn't make a hat. That's why I don't have a hat because I kind of wanted anything else anime related, and that was the only animator related.
You know,
thing
it's funny though.
In the entire,
you know, what's funny?
What's up?
Steven went back up to the desk and asked them to search for one, and he found another one.
He found another one. Okay.
So he has one too. But yeah.
Right, well, I'm
should ask my boy.
Him too. Yeah. Well, I mean, what's
my boy?
What's it called? Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah. And a head with no hat get cold.
I mean, I guess under the circumstances, because we're talking about that works. But yo, hey, you, bro, I gotta ask you something, big boy, because I heard that you finally got to the digital copy of Chainsaw Man. What were your thoughts on the movie, the best movie of the year from the anime perspective? And don't tell me it's not the best movie of the year from anime. Just don't. I'm not even going to acknowledge that.
All right. First and foremost, just don't. Let me explain something.
Okay.
I was not first and foremost prepared, and you're gonna have to sit back and take a. You're gonna have to take a.
You're right.
You're gonna have to take a setback for a bit while I process all of this shit because I literally finished the movie about an hour before we started recording this.
Yeah, you did.
I want to say I'm filing a police report because somebody should have informed me that I was going to be emotionally touched because that's not fair.
That's crazy.
I was.
You felt some type of way? Your heart
felt some
shattered,
type of way.
Your heart
I literally text you and I got up and I paced for 5 minutes and I did nothing.
Just there. Okay. All right.
I am still processing this fucking movie.
Can I ask you a question? Because I feel like this is going to be something that everyone listening is going to appreciate, and it's also going to let me know exactly where you are. Because the only other times that I know you and I have been together where that has happened, and we both were stuck, was at the end of Devilman Crybaby.
Oh God! I told you never to bring that.
Or at the end,
don't bring that.
Or
up
at the
again.
end of Hodor. Those are the only two moments where at the end you and I were together watching those, and we didn't say a word to each other.
I need you to understand something. Respectfully, those two moments I have put out of my memory.
Fair enough.
This is not something I want to put out of my memory.
Okay,
it's just something I want to enjoy. Hold the Door and the end of Devilman Crybaby is ultra tier of it was great. I never want to talk about it again.
It's Fight Club.
Like there's a category. There's a category for that level of like effed upness.
Yes.
This, it wasn't that it was effed up. It just broke my heart.
Yo, listen.
My heart is broken, but like it not only broke. Spoiler alert. We're going into it right now. Hold on.
It's not on digital though. I feel like after everybody.
I don't care. Hold on. So y'all know. Spoiler alert. We talking.
We talking. All right. We're talking the Chainsaw Man movie.
Okay. You got your spoiler alert. First and foremost, the movie was stunning.
Yes. Now you see why I said I'm happy you watched it.
The movie was stunning, and I don't mean just visually. I don't mean just visually.
Okay.
it was stunning. Like I was stunned multiple times throughout the pacing, the camera angles that were being used, and the artistic like style of everything that was leading up to the later half of that movie was almost perfect. Dude, when they were in the pool, and I'm gonna be all over the place, forgive me.
No.
And I was like, and here's the thing. This is where they got me, or this is where they messed me up real bad. This is when I was fully just like, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay.
They're in the pool, and I'm like, this can't be going well for Denji. This man's life don't go like that. His life does not go like that. He's not supposed to be in this position where everything is this good. That's not who he is. That's not who his character is. And they're showing all these different crazy camera angles under the water, like the beauty and just flashbacks and bro. And then maybe not everybody caught this, but I caught it. And this is what made my hair stand up on the back of my neck. I swear to God. They showed a scene, or a little clip, where it was a butterfly in a web and a fucking spider.
Yep.
And I said, wait.
Yep.
Don't do my boy like this.
Yeah.
Don't you do my boy like this.
I'm glad you caught that. I'm so glad you caught that. Yeah.
Don't you do my boy like this.
Because they was definitely doing that symbolism of like, come, yo, you.
And I was like, and the first thing I thought of, the typhoon demon or devil. Mm-hmm. And I said, this typhoon devil they about to drown this motherfucker. But then I was like, okay, Shark Fiend, he's around somewhere, but this typhoon devil about to fuck my mother. Oh boy, I was tuning and turning. I was going. Yes, it was bad. It was bad. Oh. And so I saw that and I was like, and I immediately, I swear in about a span of 10 seconds, like he's about to get drowned because he can't swim. Typhoon devil, this is the most perfect opportunity to just like really get right on my man's, but Shark Fiend could come save him, but who knows if he saves him in time. And then they get out of the pool and I'm like, oh God, my heart was racing for no reason. And then boom, Denji's off somewhere in his school chilling, vibing, sliding, grooving. I don't know where he's at. And then next thing you know, I don't know if I'm about to say her name correctly. I'm sorry. Reze, whoever. Reze. Thank you. Looking like a real big time victim. And then she chokes this motherfucker out.
Let me get in on this because that was so I'm glad you started here because
but that's where my mind was. That was that whole entire span. That was all one like thing.
That's a long ass 15 minutes, bro. That was a long scene.
I was so stressed.
So starting there for me was when I went to see the movie and I'm in theaters and I'm sitting down. The thought of it being a trap never actually entered my mind because I was so hyped for Denji.
But it was supposed to be.
No, I know. I think so too. But like, it never entered my mind that he's in a trap. It always was kind of in reverse of what you were saying of like his life don't work out this way. I was like, yo, check out Denji catching breaks. That's where my mind went to.
Never for a single second did I think my boy was catching a break.
I thought he was catching a little bit of a break.
He did, but like in that moment.
So my mind was going to the sense of I didn't trust Reze, but I didn't know what her intentions were yet. I ain't trust her, but I didn't know what it was.
No, did I?
And when I thought the big bad was definitely going to be the dude that got choked out. I thought like the way they
prepped us.
The way they introduced us to him was really well done because they only had about like 2 minutes.
They kissed me.
Yeah,
before they kissed me before they put me to sleep for
They had like 2 minutes to do it, and it was an effective use of time.
They kissed me very affectionately before they fucked my mind.
You knew you knew he was gonna get to that point, and so when he started getting choked out. And shout out to the callback from No Country for Old Men, which
big callback.
That callback was really, and I
that
love
was a big callback.
I'm here about damn sitting there like, yo, I got you. Go to sleep.
I got you. It's okay.
Like, it's okay. Like
go
it's
to
okay.
Sleep. Go to sleep.
I ain't even gonna. And that's
pointing
where
in his hair, like
so getting the realization that Reze was a devil that hit me in a place that I didn't get there as far as like thinking about the moment. I was just in the moment, but getting to the point that finding in the realization that she's a devil, and not only that, a very high-ranking devil, because even Typhoon Devil was like, "Yo, my fault." Typhoon Devil was like, "Yo, my fault, bro."
That's where, bro. He said, "Lady Reze." Did I say that correct?
Yeah.
Because now we talking about it and I haven't had the opportunity, so my brain is everywhere.
I mean,
he was like, Lady Reze. And I was like, what you mean, lady?
It sounded honorific.
I was like, what you mean? You were supposed to be the Typhoon Devil. You supposed to be typhooning. Let's get down to business.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
It was supposed to be like that. And my boy said, my fault.
And
then she said, well, since you fucking around, I'm gonna need to use you for a little bit. Huh?
And then she came, bro, listen.
You know what that reminded me of? And this is the second time they did this in Chainsaw Man, by the way.
What?
Remember when obviously the first season, I shouldn't have to preface that, but where she brought the big old snake out.
Yes.
And I was like, she only used a fingernail.
Yes.
I was like, who is this?
Yes.
The little behold.
Yes.
You just choked out a devil for free.
It's funny because I actually was gonna think about I thought you were gonna go with Kobeni, and the first time we got to see Kobeni like wild out, being like seeing how like she was all so like you're so unassuming the whole time we see her, and then she finally clocks in and she's running on the snake and she's on there doing her Kobeni. That's where my mind was going as like the switch up. It was a hell of a switch up that they gave.
I mean, she switched back.
That's
because bro, she's literally just like, please, I will quit if you keep me alive.
I love Kobeni. I
respect her.
No,
she's no. You know what it is? She's a survivor.
That's all. Yeah,
and she's gonna do what she gotta do to survive. She might Shinji Ikari through it, but she gonna survive.
Yeah, she is. She absolutely is. And she's always gonna find a way to make it through no matter the situation, even if it means spazzing out and turning into a monster. It's like, look, this is the only way I can make it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. All right, this training gotta work.
But again, I don't have the best words, especially like for sequencing how I really feel about this movie at the moment, because I'm still really processing it. And I didn't really get a lot of time to just kind of put it down on paper.
We have
but I think one of the biggest things that I really loved about this was, and it just really lived up to the first season, the fluidness of everything.
Yes. They have
there are no like bad points where I'm like thrown off.
So that was always going to be my going back to the comment and the conversation we've had in the past about the three anime, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Don't even get into that yet, because I'm not done with this movie.
I know. But like but to your point about your fluidness, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Hell's Paradise. The thing that Chainsaw Man does that stands out, I think, amongst all three of them is the fact that it flows in such a way that you never really,
it's seamless.
Like, your mind never really wanders.
It's seamless.
You're locked in when you watch Chainsaw Man. No matter what
seamless.
episode, you're locked in.
And that movie did so many amazing things. I can't even think about them all right now, but like, I also really love the creative direction of the movie and all the different parts that they like. Dude, even within the fights, they were giving me like these crazy shots and slow-mos and scenes of things. And I'm just like, whoa. I'm really on a journey right now. It wasn't just a fight scene. Like there was so much beauty within almost every aspect. The movie was beautiful from beginning to end, not visually, scripting, voice acting, the direction. Like, it was beautiful.
I'll say even the story, especially because not just from and I'm gonna
talk about it.
I'm gonna land. You've
had a lot of time.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna land on Reze.
Process this movie,
and I'll be honest with you. After I saw it and I wanted to talk about it so bad, and I knew you wasn't there yet, I said I'm gonna wait, because I know you gonna get there. I know my boy. I know my boy like I know my football team. You gonna get there the way my Jets gonna get there one day. Like, I know this. My point being, Yo, listen. I
You
said that with a
clearly
straight face.
not
'cause
one
I
of
mean
my
it.
goddamn best friends. If you just
Yeah.
if you just compare me to your goddamn
Listen,
football team,
Listen, I love my team. The way
fucking
I love my
loser
friends.
ass team.
Anyway,
Respectfully,
it's all right because they are. But anyway, as we go, I've been sitting on this and sitting on my thoughts about it. The story has been something I have been so enamored with all the way through because it started out slow, but slow in the sense of it's Chainsaw Man. They hit you with that opening. They're dancing around like Powers got the horns, and we're like, okay, they're hyping us up. But
Power
then,
punched the fuck out of Denji.
yeah, no, she hit him to the ceiling. That joke was great. But and then it slows up when Makima and Denji go on the date. I hate Makima.
Mhm.
I still hate Makima, and this solidified my hatred for
I
Makima.
don't like her.
I hate
capacity.
Makima. No,
I'm not even lying. I'm not judging nobody because at the end of the day, it's all anime. It's all like for fun. But what the fuck is wrong with y'all who like Makima?
There's something that we don't know. I have to assume it's that. There's something that we don't know.
She's an evil person.
There's something we don't know, bro.
There's no way. No way.
Listen,
but that's the thing about Chains. Get to your point because I got a whole other point.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, but you're right. It's got to be something we don't know because I don't get it either because I hate Makima. But there's got to be something we're not there yet in the anime. But going from the way that they directed and did that whole scene where she was like, it takes 10 movies for me to find a good one. When they finally found the good one and Denji was so worried about like crying in front of Makima and he looks over and she's already got the tear going because it's such a beautiful movie and they spend the whole day together. For him to have, which for me was one of my favorite parts of the entire movie, him having that internal conflict as Reze's coming on to him and he's sitting there like, but I got Makima in my mind. Bro, that scene at the pool where she jumped in the pool and she was naked and he was like, no, I can't do it. And it just cut to him being butt ass naked. I cried. I was in the theater.
I was like, dingy ass motherfucker,
like,
bro.
He can't do it.
There are very few people or characters where I get to coin a term for. Dingy is now in the upper echelon of like anime characters where I can coin something for you. There are going to be characters like Dingy that I can be like, that's a dingy ass nigga.
Yeah, we might have to find a way to put that on a shirt. I ain't gonna hold you, but yo, I'm dead serious. Or put it on a hat.
Oh, I believe you. But hold on, because I want to get to this really quickly. And you honestly brought some great shit into my mind, and this is why we do it. You know what I mean? This is why we do it. It is kind of back to the Makima point, where something I kind of realized and what I almost feel for her again. And this is where Chainsaw Man is so good, where they can really mess with your mind about who is who, what their motives are, or anything of that nature. Like, they do that very well. The only person that we know in this whole entire show, we know their heart, we know their mind, is Denji.
It's Denji.
We don't know anything else about nobody else and what it is that they want or what it is that they want to do. And
we're along for the ride with him.
Yes, I feel like I am Denji.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful writing. That's wonderful direction. Whole 9 years, the whole concept of it. And even this one where I just said, I was sitting here telling you that I don't understand people who like Makima. I think it is on the gas. My foot is on the gas right now, so I apologize because I'm a backtrack just a little bit here. I think, and just again, all in real time, you guys are experiencing this with me. I think the issue that I have with Makima is that like she is an ultimate top tier, god tier compartmentalist
in a way that is scary.
In a way,
and
I just said God tier. It don't get no bigger than that.
Yeah, it's scary.
And so it's like she can. That separation of church and state is not in question for her.
Yeah,
there is. I don't think there is anything that she will not do to complete her mission within her job. Outside of that job, she might actually be the person that we think she is.
Sounds like Severance to me.
Sure.
that sounds like Severance. That's all that is, and it's to that level. It's to your point. It's to that level because the way that she's able to flip a switch between interactions when she's talking with Power, when she's talking with Denji, like when she's just being on the screen, when she's taking care of Reze. Like there's so many different aspects of that we have seen of Makima, even going back to season 1, that shows the way that you said it best, compartmentalizing the task at hand. There is no gray. There's no gray.
And yeah, it's like this clear cut, clean cut. In a way, I can respect that. But yeah, I want to just get into the big elephant in the room right now for me about this movie.
All right.
I hate that I love Reze.
Oh, I love Reze. I love Reze.
She murdered a lot of people, bro.
She did, but I love Reze. I love Reze. Love Reze. Love
and this
Reze.
is where my Makima is coming out a little bit, because I can compartmentalize that, but it's still bleeding through, because she murdered a lot of people, yo. Like we're talking thousands.
So I
probably.
look at it like this. And this is where I feel like we're going to get more of the story, because her actions at the end, where she was 100% running away with Denji. If she doesn't get caught, her and Denji are gone, bro. And they're gone, because she's
Can
been
I
gone.
say
They're
something?
Gone.
I hate to cut you off. This is where Makima's a piece of shit. Because remember that episode or that moment in last season where whoever it was like, you knew this was going to happen and you let it happen type deal?
Yeah.
Makima planned that. She knew that she was going to come back to Denji. She was waiting for it. That was planned too perfectly.
I feel like yeah,
that was planned too perfectly.
Setup could have been a trap.
It was planned too perfectly. I think they knew that she was upper level. We could take her out. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna allow this.
Yeah, and use Denji as bait,
per usual.
Yeah, she could exactly. That's what, it fits. It fits for the character.
It fits the narrative.
Yeah.
However,
let me just get in. I was just gonna say that for me with Reze, I think that, and again, we may be proven right on this as we go through, but I just think that her character shows when she talked about the city mouse or the country mouse. Her character showed when she actually was being genuine with Denji.
The separation between those two.
What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't catch that.
What do you mean? What, the separation between? No, I got the reference.
Oh, no. Denji was a city mouse.
Yep.
And she was a country mouse.
Yep.
And they both swapped. Denji was ready to be a country mouse for her, and she's ready to be a city mouse for him.
Yeah, by the end, absolutely.
Okay, got it.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's to me the part of the movie that is going to stick with me more than anything else, more than the beautiful animation, more than the fights, more than Shark Boy. Shout out Shark Boy, because that
Shark Fiend, my boy, put the team on his back.
On his back. Like,
I thought he was dead when he took that 20,168 gram palm motherfucking explosion fist to the gut. I was like, oh, he's dead. He is dead.
Yo, listen, actually, we're gonna talk fiends. It's got to be with the fighter fiend, the dude that came down with the strongest leg kick. And
he was like, "Oh wait!"
He's like, "Wait,
he said,
time out."
He said, "Yo, he did." I was just like, "Wait, hold on."
He was like,
he looked at her, and he said, "Yo, that was my strongest kick. You got it, bro. Yo, we retreating. We gonna go rethink this one." He literally walked away and was like, later. He was like, this is not going to work for me.
I love that, though. Like, I respect the hell out of that. Like, yo, look, this is my
But
best
that's
punch.
the thing, too. She also said, this is where Chainsaw Man is so good. And that's why I said, rewatch that first season. And I remember, just to get back to this point, not even like to get at you or anything like that.
Yeah.
When I said that, this shit might be the best of the Dark Triad by the time it's over, because the little nuances that you get in they're little, but the impact is so powerful. That happened before.
What, that he left?
No, not that he left, but just like that kind of.
Nope.
I'm trying to put in words again, y'all. Forgive me, because I'm still processing it. I had a very valid point. I'm gonna let it go for now. Apologies.
No, you good. You good.
If it pops back up, I really do. I hope it does because I was just trying to get into the little nuances of Chainsaw Man that makes it so phenomenal. But I lost it, so I'm not going to belabor the point.
Well, I'll just go back to the point that I was making when it comes to Reze, and I think about how she might be. Yes, she knows the Gun Devil, but she actually might be in it might be more of a like I have to follow him more so, or follow the Gun Devil, follow him, her, it, whatever. More so than I actually want to be doing that because it looked like that was going to be the escape rope. And she was getting ready to take the escape rope.
Because it now dives deeper into like the end of the movie as well. Our conversation here,
yeah.
She mentioned multiple times she was like, "I would prefer to just not kill people."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably
she's probably
getting made to do that, bro.
I don't think she's getting made to do it. I think there was something else beyond it, which is what they said at the end of the movie. She was taken as a kid.
Oh yeah,
she was made into a weapon.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's where it makes it even worse. So her coming back,
that's right,
to go be with Denji and run away. That's what really broke me.
Yeah, because that was going to be her out. I don't know why I forgot about that.
And the thing is, because it was so subtle. And that's where it's amazing. Like, we never thought about for a single second why she was doing all this. She was like, she's just the devil.
Yeah.
And then we get that literally about 2-minute segment of maybe even less of just what's old dude's name with the scar that was beating Power and
something with a
ass.
K. It's something with a K. I know
him.
Kusabe or something.
I can tell you right now, if he was there, that might not have went the same way. I think he is a big problem.
Yeah, no, it would not have gone the same way.
It would have been I don't think it would have been easy.
No,
because she is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Problem.
She could turn everything into a bomb,
bro. I don't think it's turning everything into a bomb. No, I think it's just she's just a bomb that she could shoot bombs.
Bro, she took her head off and turned it into a grenade.
But that's her.
That's my point.
So it's not turning everything into a bomb. It's just
that
shit was everything. Crazy, by the way. Regardless of whatever it is we about to get into. Hold on. She amputated herself, threw it in there like, yo, boom, and then jumped on my boy and hugged him and blew him up. Yeah, no, it was vicious levels of work.
Yeah, no, it was gratuitous.
But
it was gratuitous.
It was strategic. It wasn't even just like, and that goes back to like, it's nuts that this is where my sympathy comes in for her to an even higher level, because again, just to wrap it all up, where she said, Denji, you asked why, I didn't kill you when I first met you. And then the only thing she had to say, and the only thing she could say before she died was, I also didn't get to go to school.
Yo, yes, bro.
And
yeah, that one messed me up bad. Yeah, that messed me up bad because when they was in the school, I definitely thought she had been to school before. I was so excited.
And that's the thing. I'm about to fucking cry on this podcast,
she
bro.
She was having fun too.
Dog, she also didn't go to school. They was in that school for a reason. There were so many, and this is back to my point, the little nuances of this series is just so powerful, man. Like, dog, got me crying on the pod.
Let's go.
Yeah, she was just like, she was just like, I also didn't go to school. And although that is such a simple thing to say, everything that led up to that moment spoke a million words.
This is why when we talked about this before, and we were talking about, like I said, the three series together, Chainsaw Man, this has put Chainsaw Man in such a place for me, not even just between those
Fuck the Dark Triad, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck the Dark Triad.
As far as just, we're talking just across the medium now. Like, we're there. Chainsaw Man has now proven between,
it has my ear.
Yes, not even my ear. It has my expectation now.
I don't know. It is now, and which is crazy, it is now in that realm of JJK for me.
Okay, the way you look at it, got you.
Remember when more than a few pods back, we talked about the Dark Triad, but we also talked about JJK and where it stands in terms of like new gen anime. And we said that JJK was in a class of its own.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
No, it's not. Not no
Not
more.
anymore. Not
And I'm
anymore.
telling you, please.
Chainsaw Man is in a class of its own.
And I keep telling you this. Please rewatch the first season. I'm telling you, the amount you're gonna get out of it is gonna be extraordinary. You're gonna rewatch that and there's gonna be not necessarily just an eye opener kind of thing. The appreciation you're gonna have for that first season is gonna be greater than my rewatch of JJK as of right now. Because I'm still rewatching JJK, catching up before the new season drops. There isn't a single season in JJK that's better than the first season of Chainsaw Man.
I could believe that. The closest would be the Shibuya incident, and I think that's more of just like that
nuts.
Well, actually,
nuts.
Actually, here's the only thing as far as an emotional standpoint that I would counter. I won't say it's better, but I can counter and have an argument around it. Would be the flashback with Gojo and Geto. I think that
that was elite.
That whole section, seeing the background, old girl being shot at the end. I think that part was I think that's peak JJK, not including the Shibuya incident.
Yes.
But that other than that, yes, I think Chainsaw Man has they walked in the room, they put it on the table, and they said, "What we doing?" And in a very Chainsaw Man fashion, it's probably exactly how it went. Because
I'm gonna make a wild statement here.
All right,
JJK and Chainsaw Man are Tupac and Biggie.
Okay. Elaborate.
Where everyone loved both.
Okay.
But everybody agreed that they were different in their, respective ways. Biggie flowed on a beat. He was popular. He was hip. He was cool. He was the culture. Tupac gave you the heart. He gave you the feel. He gave you come on, dear mama. We talk. Let's be for real.
Mm-hmm.
Chainsaw Man is Tupac. JJK is Biggie. It's JJK is cool. It's in. Think about
JJK
the opening.
Cool.
It's
JJK,
cool.
JJK
It's
is very
hip.
cool. Yeah,
it's
JJK is very
hip.
cool.
My boy, they had a whole episode and a running joke. It wasn't a joke about fat asses. Come on,
no, but you want to know what, to that point? Impact. JJK is in Times Square, bro.
Yes,
you'll walk into Times Square and you'll see JJK.
You'll see JJK. You won't see that for
it's
an impact. It's an
there's
impact.
An impact. You won't see that for Chainsaw
Not that
Man
Tupac, obviously, as we know, didn't have impact. It was just different.
Yeah. So does that make Hell's Paradise Nas?
Don't ever disrespect Nas like that ever in your goddamn life.
I'm sorry. As soon as you said that's the first that came to my mind, I was like, "Yo, is that Chainsaw Man?"
You are bugging on a different type of level. Don't ever disrespect Nas like that.
Listen.
Nas, Jay-Z. It's not even comparable. Nas, Jay-Z.
Because I'm not getting
Jay-Z is GOAT tier. Never going to debate that. But Nas, Jay-Z. Anyways, I'm
not getting up to fix it, so I'm just going to draw attention to it.
I just saw it. If you didn't say shit, I would never know.
Now I'm gonna draw attention to it because it's gonna bother me, and I want to fix it, but I'm not getting
respect. But listen, man, just kind of wrapping it up in terms of literally the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That shit broke me, yo. I was really stuck when she just kind of not justified, but you felt for her in a way that you didn't expect to, outside of Denji and her clearly having a real connection.
I'll be honest, I felt for her the moment she came on screen. Even though I didn't trust her, even though I knew by the time as we got into it, I knew she was there to get
beat
Denji.
The brakes off my boy.
She did. But at the whole time,
she beat the brakes off my boy.
I know.
It was never even close. Shout out to Denji though, because really quickly, because I said it was never close. He got that fight in prowess. He got that Luffy. He got that Luffy.
Yeah, he learned.
I mean, he learns within that fight big time.
Yeah,
he learns within that fight big time. He just hasn't discovered, and she even said it. He doesn't fight with his full potential yet, and that chain aspect.
So
my boy put the chain in his arm, started whipping her. Ooh, my boy Denji coming.
The two things I'll say, because I want to make the quick point I was going to make. The only question I was going to ask, and actually I'll make the point first and I'll ask the question. The coolest thing I think about the entire movie, we're talking peak coolness. Like, I sat in the theater going, this is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen put on screen, was when a Chainsaw Man was riding a shark around a tornado inferno with explosions inside of it. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of like,
I don't even
there's a
know
lot of-
how they animated that.
Bro,
Like,
there's
they
a
didn't
lot
go
of
to
things-
sleep for a week for sure.
There's a lot of things that like I'll show my wife,
Sharknado.
or I'll show like I'll try to show my mom.
It was
Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Yeah, no, it was Sharknado. It was absolutely Sharknado. But there are things that I'll try and show my wife. There are things I'll try and show my mom, or I try and get like people that are in my life that do not like anime or do not like just stuff that I enjoy from like when I was a kid and stuff. And then I could show them something like this, and there's no way that I'm gonna be making my case. They may react, especially my mom, may react and be like, okay, I see why there's a lot going on here.
Mhm.
But the fact that now if I show like my brothers or even my dad, if I'll show like my dad don't know about anime.
Your pops
I'll show my
don't know
dad.
nothing about nothing.
No, 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 about anime. Don't do that. Don't do disrespectful. My dad
No,
don't know
I didn't
about
mean like that. I meant talking about in terms of anime. Come on, man.
Oh, anime.
I ain't never been
But-
disrespectful to your pops, man. Come on.
But I'm saying the funny thing about it was if I showed my dad a Chainsaw Man riding a shark around
and why
a
it didn't cut him in half.
Like,
Wow,
with no-
the whole time.
with no context. I'm just gonna be like, sit down and let's watch this. No context. By the time that scene was over, my dad would be in tears laughing about it because he'd be like, that's so ridiculous, but I think it's amazing.
But it's like in the context of the anime, it was not ridiculous in any capacity. It was epic.
It was amazing.
It was
was
epic.
amazing. It was amazing. That was the coolest thing I said. That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen someone put on a screen in front of me. The only other point I had on
Fire.
this, and we could definitely bounce, because I do want to get to my hero. But what were your thoughts on the Angel Devil? Because if there was one weak point of the movie, it was the Angel
I
Devil.
disagree with you.
Okay, that's
I
just me. That's why I wanted to
completely disagree with you
That's literally
in
why I wanted
terms
to ask
of,
the question.
all right,
Take
so-
me through it. Take me through. What you got? Because I thought
You
it
got.
was.
I think you got to. I think you got to
unnecessary.
understand something that you may have missed, which was explained slightly. Again, the nuance, the little things of Chainsaw Man is so important. It's so powerful. It's so just. They do such a good job. The one moment where the guy, it was a devil hunter, was like, "Please kill me," and he's like, "You can end his death painfully."
Yep.
Painfully. Is that
Nah,
a word?
that is not a word. I got you last.
Painlessly.
Painlessly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lost my mind for a quick second. And he
I like
said,
to watch him suffer.
and no, he didn't say he liked to watch him suffer. He didn't say that. He said that I'm the angel devil. And although I don't really want to cause anybody harm or anything like that, I am a devil. And how people are supposed to die is how they're supposed to die. And I thought that was a very powerful statement, first and foremost, because it shows a direct conflict, because we know that devils are more powerful based off of the image associated to what they're.
Like what strikes fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
what
if
brings
it's
the
fear yet. I think they said that, but like, it might be more than that. Just
I think it's more than
speculation,
that, but
speculation.
I just use it in the sense of like the way I understand how devils get their power. If people are afraid of it,
Yes.
then it's going to grow the power. That's why the gun devil is so where it's at. Because like
Yeah.
Loki, you
Guns.
pull a gun on everybody. Yeah, I was like,
Guns.
yeah.
And so leading up to what I'm going into is this. They provided the angel devil. First and foremost, before I even get into my point, as we've realized, Chainsaw Man does not do anything without some sort of.
Rhyme or reason?
I had to burp. Thank you.
No, you got you.
I appreciate you big time.
Mhm.
They don't do anything without rhyme or reason. So that also led up to the end of the movie, seeing Makima with the angel devil finishing off Reze.
Okay.
So you say it's a weak point, but it's not. It's more like foreshadow. Angel Devil is going to be a big part of whatever happens next in the next season for sure, big time. They don't do anything without rhyme or reason. So you say it's a weak point, but for me, I looked at it as the entirety of this movie. I was like, why is he here?
I mean, the relationship that they were showing between the Angel Devil and was it Hiyakawa? I thought that was the point for me that like just felt out of place. But
nope,
you're bringing it back in. You're bringing back into
I'm gonna expand on that too because I had a lot more to say about it.
Yeah,
just because you brought that part up, there's a part you may not have remembered within this the movie when he saved the Angel Devil, grabbed him. He's like, "How much time? Did I lose?
How much time did I lose? Was it like 5 months?
2 months. And then he said, "You could have died." He's like, "I don't care. I just can't see anybody else die in front of me." And the Angel Devil looked at him, and in that moment, they connected finally.
Yeah. Which is funny because it was kind of like the climax of the whole movie. It was not climax of the whole movie.
No.
Climax. I was getting the call, so I looked down at my phone as it was coming in. Blame Ray. But it's not the climax of the movie. The climax of their relationship throughout the movie, because it looked like it had. Because remember, the whole thing was he was like, "Yo, I can't."
He's like, "I can't be friends with
him.
Like, no matter what I do, I can't be friends with you."
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from, but because of how I view Chainsaw Man, I don't think there are any weak points.
So I looked at it like this. Out of all, and I'm glad you said it like that, out of all the points of the movie, for me, that was the one I was the least interested in. The Angel Devil storyline was the one I was absolutely least invested in, because everything else had my attention in a different way. Whether it was the relationship between Reze and Denji, when Makima starts popping back in.
Watch it again.
I kind of even wanted to know where Power was. Like, I kind of want to be like, "Yo, where Power at?" Like,
I was done off of Power. I was happy she came back at the end credits. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay,
because Denji ate the flowers.
Yeah, he's like, "Nigga, this is not for you, bro.
It's not for you." And Denji sat there the whole day. We gotta get off this
the whole day. But hold on, just wrap on the Angel Devil. It was, and I get where you're coming from, but there was also a point later after that where he took someone's pain away and said, "I'm sorry, but I need your blood." Mm-hmm. And that's where Denji was able to come back.
Yep.
And so he did show that mercy.
For a reason.
But he still went against what he said before.
But is that mercy?
But that was after he saved the angel devil. So there's growth. Even within that scene,
I'm too
cynical. What I'm saying to you is, go rewatch it and then come back. Because honestly, I'm going to rewatch this.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to rewatch
it. I'm probably going to rewatch it tonight.
Honestly, I was going to wait until you finish it because I knew we had to talk
rewatch that. And I think you might have a very different opinion about the angel.
Can I just say why it's a little cynical? And I'm acknowledging that it's a little cynical because of the rhyme or reason that they needed, that the angel devil needed the blood. That's why I think it's just it's convenient. It is mercy, but it's also like, would I be doing this if I didn't need the blood?
Because he could have chosen a dead body.
Or the body that was closest. I mean, there was bodies.
There was a lot. There was a lot of dead bodies. So I feel like your point is very mute. And this is what I say about Reze. All right, let's get up off of it because we really riffed. But honestly, Chainsaw Man movie. Honestly,
I told you, bro.
Holy shit! Amazing. Just fuck the anime aspect of it. This is a wonderful movie. I'm not gonna make a crazy statement, and I don't care if anybody's mad about it. This is high. This is that's true. This is Hayao Miyazaki level. This is Hayao Miyazaki level.
I won't say level. I'll say
I am.
It was.
I
would say it's a tree.
I am.
It's from the Miyazaki tree. If you want to go tree, I'll say tree. I won't say level.
It's they cut from the same cloth in this aspect.
Yeah, it's on the tree branch. Like, it's on the tree branch. Coach, it's all the same thing.
It's up there.
So speaking of up there, we gotta segue into
let's talk about that
anime
too.
that has come to an end after 9 long years. AU. Our last episode of My Hero Academia went ahead and was this last week. And
Damn, I'm
what's
white
your
as hell.
9 years went by fast too. It went by fast. How you gonna remember My Hero?
That's my fucking son. But I'm gonna start out with the negative because I normally start out with the positive.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you.
I got you. Oh, don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah.
And it's not really a negative.
I need to hear this because when I texted that to you, I was upset, and I said, "I'm gonna wait."
You're upset, and I understand.
What you got?
I'm gonna preface it with this: if you are a real My Hero Academia fan, you understand Deku's heart, and what I'm about to say, I can understandably be like, I agree with you. What I'm saying is nuts. However, I still feel this way. So, I know Deku wouldn't have wanted the accolades, the love, all of these things. I understand that he may not have wanted them. However, I felt like he got a little hold. Man, All Might statue with the whole entire class behind him, including Deku, felt disrespectful. I just feel as though, just to augment this, my boy Deku shouldn't even be able to walk down the street without people being like, yo, that's Deku. They were looking at other people, other heroes over Deku and just being like, okay, my nigga, like, you unk. And that's cool, but I didn't like that. He did too much. This would have never worked without Deku. None of this would have happened without Deku. Put some respect on his name. I'm not saying throw my man in a parade, make it seem like whatever, but I'm going to bring you back. Okay. When I see your face, and that's cool.
Okay. Go ahead.
In the beginning of the fucking series, Deku, who is narrating at the beginning of it, was like, this is how I became the greatest hero of all time. Don't start me there and then finish me off. And my boy gets no love from nobody.
Is there more? Is there more?
I was pissed.
Okay.
And don't talk to me about the perspective of Deku. I recognize that Deku would not want all these accolades. He would not want any of these things. However, he deserved that shit, and I needed to see it. I needed to see it personally.
And I'm glad you said that.
I'm done.
I'm glad you said that because that was exactly where I was gonna go. And
I'm not biased. I'm not crazy.
No, I know. But I'm gonna start there because you recognize that point. So yes, it is more for you than it is for Deku. That goes back to the fact how you know Deku's heart and everything. Now, as far as the accolades and the respect that Deku gets from everyone else, the difference between why he wasn't, I think, mobbed when he walked outside is the whole premise of Deku being the greatest hero in that world. Because his actions, and by extension, everyone else's actions during that final fight, changed the way that the entire world looks at people and heroes and everything.
I disagree with you. You're right, but not in this instance. Dude. You're right. You are 1,000% right. You're also 999% fucking wrong.
But let me finish. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
All I mean by that, and I promise you, I'm gonna let you finish.
Mm-hmm.
But Beyonce had the best album of all time.
That'll never not be funny. It'll never not be funny.
He was wild. He had a star in his head.
Listen, there was a lot of Henny. There was a lot of Henny involved.
But what I mean is, like, how do I put this with being very clear?
I'm laying the plane because I got something for you. I got something waiting on you.
Go ahead. Hit
All
it.
right. So the reason why I'm saying that is because the perspective of the world has changed because of the actions by extension of Deku and everyone else in that final
Agreed.
fight. And with the perspective changing, and even Hawks said it, the way that Hawks, and I think Hawks during the flash forward, I guess, was the part that was very like integral into this argument, into the point that I'm about to make, because Hawks made it certain that they weren't going to be looked at in the responsibility. I think he had it like kind of like laid back, but the responsibility wasn't going to lay on human or on
just
heroes in the same way.
Yeah.
Heroes in the same way. Everyone can be a hero. And so when everyone's a hero, you're allowed to have that interaction with people where you're not, oh, come save me. It's let's do this together as a society. So while you can sit here and say, oh my goodness, that's Deku, you're not going to mob, because he was recognized. The kid looked at him and said, oh God, that's Deku.
One kid, barely.
One kid barely, yeah, but it was still like he was just in a suit, so I think it's a little bit different as opposed to if he was. I'm just saying, just for that, I think it's a little different because understanding that he's not, All Might. When All Might shows up in a t-shirt, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's All Might." Heroes aren't looked at the same way in that capacity. Where if they're just outside of their normal like street clothes, they're not going to get looked at and mobbed in the same way. I disagree. I mean, that's just my fine.
We literally saw it that like All Might was mobbed, no matter where he was.
All Might was mobbed because his era was different than the era that they have just now created.
I understand what you're saying. Hold on, and this is where my flaw is in your argument.
Go ahead.
I didn't need it to be like a whole. I never said that I needed him to be like praised and shit every time he walked down the street.
Yeah,
I just needed to see a moment where like everybody was like, thank you, like damn, bro. When he went back to UA, right?
Yeah.
After being gone, there was a whole crowd of people like, damn, thank you, like this, that, there, to come back home, whatever.
Yeah.
Like there was that love, bro. You could have gave me a quick segment of after that fight was done, after everything, maybe like a week or something later, him walking on the street and not being like fully aware that he is who he is. And be like, that's Deku. Oh shit, that's him, whatever. I needed something like that. I'm not saying he had to be, oh shit, that's that nigga for all time, whatever. People gotta fawn at his feet, whatever it is. I needed to see a moment though, for real, after everything he went through and after everything he did, where there was that love. I needed to see that love. And again, it's a personal feeling.
It is a personal thing. It is a personal thing because I think that takes away from showing how far the society has come. Because the fact that heroes,
it doesn't, because they showed everybody's little growth.
Let me just get it out.
Sorry, I'm mad. I'm tight, yo.
No, let me just get it out because I hear what you're saying, and I don't think that the society is set up for that way any longer. It's not.
But that's what that's the whole point. That's what we.
Show.
But that's what we got at the end. You're missing my point completely. You're missing my point completely.
There is no symbol of peace. If there's no symbol of peace, that's an individual. There's going to be no need for people to have that moment.
I never even brought up a symbol of peace.
That's what I'm saying. I'm bringing up the point about symbol of peace because All Might was looked at as the symbol of peace, and that was what everyone strived for. Endeavor strived for it. Hawk strived for it. Best Genius. They were trying of that era. We needed to be the symbol of peace.
Be number one. Get it.
Be number one. Now, because of the actions of everyone and because of the way that the world has shifted away from being so over,
you didn't listen to a word I said to you.
No, I do. I hear you. But that's
I'm not saying it needed to be like that forever. I'm saying give us like a little, like a week after or something like that, after it's all done, and give my boy a little something.
You're saying you wanted them to animate something where we saw Deku getting his flowers, having that.
Yes,
Naruto
give him his flowers.
You wanted the Naruto saves the village.
I'm not saying every day, like all the time, forever. I'm saying like we never saw him get his flowers.
You wanted the Naruto, just the Naruto saves the village moment.
The first episode. He literally talks about how he becomes the greatest hero of all time.
Because I think he is.
Okay, but then give me my flowers then. Let me see that.
So I think we see that in the actions of the world. I think that's how it was used. It wasn't shown to us flat out. No, let me show you. Let me tell you.
Again, it's personal. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't like that.
I think it was masterfully done. Masterfully
No,
done.
no, you misunderstanding. See now you going way out of context.
If you would let
because
me
you're saying,
finish, I
but
will
you're saying it's
finish.
not you because when you say I think it's massively done, you're doing a underhanded like I don't think that. I do think that.
No, that wasn't what I was doing at all. I was just using the word that.
But that's what it feels like.
I wasn't trying to make it feel like that. I literally was saying I truly think it was like masterfully done was the way that I chose to phrase it. I hear what you're saying. You're saying you wanted to get that moment, and they didn't show us the moment, and because you didn't show us the moment, you're frustrated. I'm saying, I think, to your point, one, we didn't necessarily need the moment, so I'm good. But if you want to look at it from the standpoint of getting, bless you, I sneezed earlier, trying to get that moment of having what it's gonna look like with recognizing Deku's the greatest hero of all time. It's showing it in the way that the people interacted after everything went down, especially the old lady. That old lady scene where it flashed back to it being the same lady that could have saved Shigaraki. And she's like, I always wonder what happened. And I love the fact that they didn't tell us that she knew that was Shigaraki. I'm glad they didn't tell us that because this lady really sat there. They never said it. They never sat back. And she always said, I wonder what happened to that little boy. I always think about that.
Yeah,
so that moment
100%,
shows the shift in not only just in one person and as a
But you're right. I feel like
so that's to me. That's them showing Deku's impact and showing Deku being the greatest hero.
But I never said Deku's impact was not felt.
You're just saying you want the moment. You just want the moment.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you're not listening to me. I was like,
I got you.
It's we're not disagreeing.
Yeah,
we're not. We never disagreed. All I'm saying is I needed, bro. You could have gave me a minute.
Yeah, you wanted.
You could have gave me a minute.
Okay.
Yes, I needed my boy to be up there. Like, damn,
we're there. Okay,
put my boy up there.
Okay, we're there now. I disagree with you in the sense of I think the way that they chose to do it because I think that is the moment.
And that was enough for you, and I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think
that's okay.
And I think it's not even just enough. I think it's just well done. I truly think the way.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Using that moment to show how society has moved, as well as to me, at least I interpret that as also showing how great of an impact Deku had to show how far he has become and everyone else around him to be. One, the greatest hero, and two, being able to push the society forward. So I look at that as my
and not even just that. It was a true testament and how they closed it out to Deku's actions, his demeanor, everything, and who he was as a person. So like they closed it out perfectly. I completely agree. Again, this is all personal from me. I needed to see my boy win for like a hot second.
Okay.
Just give me something. I needed that. My boy done went through too much. I've been saying this nigga my son since like season 2. So like for me, who been really rooting for this nigga, I needed more than that. I needed a taste. I needed a taste, just a taste. However, despite all of that, despite our disagreements, everything, I want to come to just agreements here. They landed the fuck out of that plane.
I was gonna say, it's just
they landed it in the most My Hero way.
Is your seat back? Is your tray stowed? Is everything good? Did you feel it safe? Did the light come on? Did everybody get up?
That was just again. That's my only gripe. I had no other issues with that. The way they landed this plane, it was perfect. Like how they did it, I had no issues, especially considering. I really thought they were going to give us like a save Shigaraki thing. And I was very happy to see that they didn't.
Although, the moment when Shigaraki's ghost showed up on that roof. Lost it.
Bro, and my guy was like, go get it, my boy.
I lost it. Like, I lost it a couple times in this episode. I've watched this episode.
Hold on. I got a little theory. I'm going to go back and watch it again because I've already watched it twice.
I've watched it twice and I've seen clips like 3 or 4 different times. But
I think, personally, the reason why Deku saw him on the building and it was actually embers? Shigaraki.
The embers? Yeah, the embers fading out.
So it was real.
Yeah, no, I definitely did.
And that was 100% a nod from Shigaraki, like, you did it, my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, like, it was a respect thing.
It was the embers going out, and it was him seeing Shigaraki for the last time.
Landed this plane, my guy.
It took me out, bro. It did. It took me out because...
I was stuck.
to your point, Shigaraki looked proud. Shigaraki looked so proud of him. And like it is just such a like I feel bad for Shiggy because Shiggy never got a chance, but like
bro, that is an elite level of manipulation that I have not seen since Aizen.
It's Aizen. It is Aizen. I was gonna say it's Aizen level of manipulation. It is, and he's not an Aizen level villain, but it's an Aizen level manipulation. But
He's not an Aizen level
he's
villain.
not an Aizen level villain,
Aizen
but
level manipulation for
he
sure.
is. And I think watching that moment for Shigaraki, I loved. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I love seeing like when everyone grows up and everyone's doing like their thing.
They landed the plane.
They did, and like everyone felt like they were doing Tentacle.
Even my boy Stain.
Tentacle. Not even Tentacruel, Tentacle. I put respect on Tentacle. Out here spreading peace and love.
That was
and
fire.
shout out Anima too. Anima
That
and
was
Tentacle.
fire.
Bro, out here being
Fire.
like being like the hero Dalai
Fire.
Lama. Like, I respect it.
Fire.
I respect it was they did a lot of the only thing I wish I would have liked to see more was Eraserhead's successor.
We're supposed to get that, but yeah.
Yeah, the kid that came from
No, we're supposed to
Class
get
2.
that in the Succession.
Yeah, like I thought that was cool, especially when
When
they were all jumping and he threw the thing out. I was like, yeah, that's Eraserhead. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I have been very, and I'm gonna try and wrap up my thoughts here on this. I was incredibly satisfied with My Hero. I haven't been satisfied like that in a very long time when it comes to how shows ended. I think Attack on Titan satisfaction felt different. I was satisfied with AOT.
I'm gonna say something crazy.
No, I was satisfied with AOT, but I think this felt like my heart felt better after this. I'm
gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna say something crazy.
What you got?
And it's not in that echelon for me. It's not. I'm gonna preface this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I felt satisfied like that at the end of an anime ending was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Ooh. Ting.
I'm not, and again, I said I'm not saying that My Hero is in that echelon for me. It's not, because that's my favorite anime of all time. However, the feeling I got at the end of it was so satisfactory.
Okay.
I felt comfortable. I felt okay. I felt like I said, again, I know I had my gripe about it, but regardless of it, I felt so at peace. I felt so happy. I just felt like, damn, this is okay. It's okay to end this right now.
So
like, it's okay to rest, my boy.
You got my mind going on this, and I say this to you: it's not Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for me because I've told you the story.
No. I'm not saying it's that. I'm saying that's the last time I remember feeling something remotely to that.
So the only reason why I'm going to say it's not Full Metal Alchemist is because I remember. Not saying that you don't, but for me, I remember everything about what the weather was like outside after I finished watching Full Metal for the first time. This felt akin to me as of the ending of Yu Yu Hakusho, like on the beach. Keiko's
professing like she
Keiko's,
runs up
and
she's
then,
there.
And
she didn't know he was gonna be there.
Like, and then they play in the water. Everybody gets there, and it's like that kind of. We don't get many happy endings in anime. Like
not like that.
Well done.
Not well done. Exactly. Endings. No. Yeah. Well done.
This felt like
endings.
a well done happy ending. And I don't know. I know there's still crime out there. I know there's still villainy out there. But I feel like the world is in a better place in My Hero than it was when we started the series.
Yeah.
But like in a
100%.
a much more concise, a much more complete way.
But the culture shifted
in a major way.
But the thing is, we feel that more, we understand that more versus other endings. Like, and this is why My Hero's ending is so important, and it's so just impactful. Because we understand that the culture shifted. There are a lot of times where the ending happens in anime where it's cool, it's nice, it's happy ending, but we don't understand the impacts truly of what that ending is and whatever that journey is.
I mean,
so My Hero ending the way it did, and you see that impact is, and obviously beautifully done, like stellar job.
A1.
Stellar job. We didn't even get that in Yu Yu Hakusho. It was just more like a.
I don't know. I think my biggest thing as far as My Hero and the way that they landed the plane has just been. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, that was like right in the mic. Has just been
nasty throat.
Yo, chill out. That wasn't even. There was no need for that. Like
violence crept through.
The Reze freaking head grenade. Like that was OD.
Violence crept through. I didn't mean to.
Damn. But no, I think all in all, when it comes to My Hero and the way that My Hero closed out, it is one of those things that puts it in that upper echelon. Our discussion always was around, can this be one of the greatest anime of all time? That's where the whole concept of land the plane came from. Can they land the plane and be considered one of the greatest anime of all time?
Yes.
My Hero Academia is one of the greatest anime of all time. Yes. You can argue where on the list it is. You can argue what's better, what's not. It's there. I'm okay. There.
If it's not in the conversation, I think you got to watch maybe a little bit more anime and just expound. Like, and I don't mean just like watch anime right now. Watch anime from old times, new times, middle times, whatever the fuck it is. Like, watch a bit more anime and just broaden your perspective a little bit. And something I'm doing right now as well, I am trying to get into different genres of anime. So I'm still down that journey.
You about to surprise me, AU? Are you about to surprise me, AU?
No, I'm not. But I'm still down that journey. But I'm trying to broaden my horizon. I don't want my greatest animes of all time to be of a certain cloth.
Yeah.
Because that wouldn't make
all shonen.
No, but all my greatest animes of all time is not all shonen. So
fair.
But my point is that like broaden out. If you like anime, broaden out a little bit. Whatever it is, however you want to get through that journey, broaden out.
You'll be very surprised.
You'll be very fucking surprised.
Yeah, you'll be surprised.
Like, I was never a big isekai fan. And then when I got an isekai, that was a big thing for me. And now, unfortunately, isekai sucks really bad for me now. I hate isekai now. It's so oversaturated. But that's another story
only
for a
two
different time.
No, but there's only two. The only two isekai that I'll say that are not in that are
Slime. You keep telling me to watch that.
I haven't watched Slime. I know a lot of people like Slime. I haven't watched Slime.
You know what I'm talking about? What is reincarnated as a slime?
No. Reincarnated as slime is one, but I'm talking about Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, of course.
That's the one I was talking about. Sorry, apologies.
Mushoku Tensei.
Because I remember every time I see Jobless Reincarnation, it's like a little blue slime somewhere.
Yep.
So that's what I was thinking of. I was wrong in my.
And this, I guess, I consider isekai. It might be isekai adjacent. Shangri-La Frontier.
That's definitely fucking isekai.
Shangri-La Frontier. Shangri-La
Frontier.
Shangri-La
Fire.
Frontier. And also,
fire.
You gotta hear that other opening. I've been telling you for years, you gotta hear that other opening. And
it just, I don't even want to go into it too much. But the reason why I love and you're welcome, by the way, Shangri-La Frontier is honestly,
what's it gonna be?
They stick to their guns. They don't do too much. It's just they know what they are. They know what it is that they're doing, and they leave it at that.
Yeah,
and that's
enough.
It's a dude who
loves playing video games,
and that's enough.
They were like, "Yo, let's just make this game cool as shit."
But I need old girl him to meet in real life. And if they meet in real life and they end the series on that, I'll die in peace.
Nah, they're gonna end the series on that. They're gonna meet in real life and they gonna figure it out because she gonna help him beat the game.
I want them to meet in real life at the end and just end it on that. The love.
Yo, really quick, because I know we coming up on time a little bit here, but we do got a couple things I want to touch on. This is going to be our last episode of 2025 because next week is Christmas and the week after that is New Year's, and
we could do it New Year's.
You want to come to work on New Year's?
We could do it New Year's.
All right, so it might not be our last one, but
not exactly New Year's, but yeah, this next week. Oh, that's done because it's my birthday and it's Christmas and all that shit. So it's done.
Hey, his birthday, y'all. Make sure you give him a shout out, even though he hate his birthday. We happy he here. Best anime of 2025. So I made a quick list. This is in no particular order, but these are just the best.
Wrong because I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna let you know right now. He didn't tell me about none of this shit. So
I
I had
absolutely
no
thought-
preparation, no nothing.
Nope.
You're diabolical for this. I ain't gonna lie
Yep.
to you, and you a piece of shit.
100%.
So go ahead.
All right. So I also made sure there was a list of just about everything we've seen. There's only one anime on here that we have not both seen. Now that you have watched,
I'm
the
not
Chainsaw
ready
Man
to
movie,
watch that yet.
and you not. Honestly,
It's a hard time of the year for me. I ain't trying to go down that path. I'm being real
I'll
deep
be honest
dark.
with you. I'm not going to ask you to go watch Takapi. I'm not going to tell you to go watch Takapi.
I am gonna watch it. I'm just
When you watch it, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be one of those you do in a day. You never do it. You never Takapi is never on the table again.
Devil May Cry.
Yep. It's Devil.
I know
May
it's
Cry
gonna
Baby.
be.
Yep.
I know it's gonna be.
All right, just so you know. But I did have Takapi on the list. I had the Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man movies on the list. I had the season of Solo Leveling on the list. I had Fire Force season 3 on the list. Getting excited for the new one coming out here in a couple weeks. I had Clevitas, which was a low-key sleeper. Shout out everybody that watched Clevitas this season.
Low key fucking sleeper.
Bro. Low key. And I talked about, I don't know if I actually talked about it on here. That might have just been a phone conversation between you and me. But the thing I loved about Clevitas this season was it felt like an anime from like my childhood. You know them anime that you stumble upon and you way too young to be watching, but you locked in anyway. That's what Clevitas felt for me. It felt like Toonami 2 a.m. circa 2004. You know what I mean? Like 2002. Like something crazy on when you stumbled on something that's honestly low-key, that might be how I found Neon Genesis. It might have been like 05, but I think that's exactly how I found Neon Genesis. And I was not supposed to be watching Neon Genesis. I was like, what is this? What is happening? How crazy is this? Big robots. I don't really like mechs. Oh my goodness gracious, they killed her. The birds are eating her corpse.
They eating her corpse.
Like I landed on that place way before I should have. But Clevitas gave me a lot of vibes from that. Dandaran, which I thought had a very strong season. Gachi Akuda or Gachi Akata, however you call it. We call it Gachi here, and Gachi been vibing out. I gotta watch that last episode though. We talked about My Hero. And then actually 2 I have on here that one you have seen, one you actually haven't caught up, but you have seen. I did have on here the Spy Family season from this year, because again, that has been great. And we don't got to go into it, but I do have Sando on here. We don't got to go into it. I know how you feel about Sando. I do have Sando.
Bro, why would you even? You could have just. We could have made that a segment. For real, because like
I have Sando on.
Nah, yo.
Nah, the
I
reason
stopped
why
watching. I can't get behind it. That shit's weird, yo.
I know.
The shit weird.
I will.
It's weird.
And I'll say this: I'm keeping up with Sando through the first season. After that, we'll see. But I'm already invested enough. We're gonna finish out. I haven't watched the episode since you and I had the conversation about it. But I'm gonna let the season finish. I'm gonna bang it out, and then I'm gonna see where the chips may fall from there, because it's weird. We acknowledging it's weird. Sando's weird. It has done really good things this season though, but it's weird.
Oh, listen. The amount of good things that I saw within that series does not
supersede the weirdness.
It does not supersede what I don't like.
Fair.
And I'm done. And the worst part is they got a great concept. I like what can be done. They doing too much, yo.
Choices have been made. Choices.
Very evident choices, and I can't.
Choices have been made, and that's.
I can't release the Epstein files. I can't get behind that.
All right, so then so those are the only ones I had. I just wanted to kind of touch on those, just really briefly here. Also, we did talk about the Chainsaw Man movie at length. I thought we was going to get a little bit of room out of the Chainsaw Man movie here. Oh well,
room, nigga. We talked about this shit for like 40 minutes.
Let me ask you. And this was a debate that came up. I don't, adhere to the debate. I don't really care because I enjoyed both. But out of the Demon Slayer movie, Chainsaw Man movie, what were your takes as far as anime movies as a whole, at least anime series that turned into movies this season? Like, how do you think they did as a good job, bad job? Those two movies obviously stand out, but
I feel like that's a loaded question in a way, because what other anime movies did we genuinely hold on?
I'm talking about like that with series. And that, like, sometimes
obviously the only other. I just feel like you could have just rephrased that question and made it very direct.
Probably, I was definitely making it up as I was going in. I didn't have anything.
I mean, you could have just said Demon Slayer because that's the only other thing.
I could have. I chose not to.
Anyways, It's better than Demon Slayer's movie by a billion. Like, it's not even close.
Well, I'm not saying better or worse because I think they're two different styles. I think Demon Slayer's movie is
no. Stop.
They're two different styles of movie.
That's like saying going to a restaurant and that shit is good, but it's not great. Then you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, that shit is. They do the same exact thing, and you're like, oh, this is phenomenal.
I mean, I think I could go to one place and have wings that are good and then enjoy them, but then have another place that are wings that are better. Like, I look at it like that.
Exactly.
But I also looked at Demon Slayer more of a
Demon Slayer was good.
Movie. It was more of like a Marvel style movie.
You're trying to justify things, and you're trying to like.
No, let me just say. I think it was more of a Marvel style movie or like one of those action packed movies.
And Chainsaw Man was just
a film.
Better.
Chainsaw Man was a film. It was a film.
It's just better.
It was a film.
So, you're trying to categorize and you're trying to justify something. They're both films.
Well, technically, one's a movie.
No, they're both films. They're both movies. What are you doing right now?
Honestly, I'm just messing with you because it's.
What the fuck are you smoking?
I just found it fun. I was like, yeah, it's a movie. That's a film.
Demon Slayer was fire, but I had a lot of gripes.
But yo, AU, I can't even sit on that unless I'm in love. Like, what you can't even. I ain't in love, man. I can't see. That's a couch, right? And that's a love seat, man. I can't even sit on that unless I'm in love. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. One's a movie, one's a film.
I hope you're not ready to be a dad yet, because that was the worst joke you could have possibly fucking did.
Listen. Don't disrespect the great Cat Williams. It was just my homage to the great Cat Williams.
It was a bad one.
Yo, chill. Don't do that. All right, so we got two more things before we close on out here. AU, one of these you definitely want to talk about some of the more serious note here. Talking a little bit about some of the unfortunate deaths that we've seen in the anime community recently.
Oh,
it's
my
actually
God.
been kind of crazy. Like,
we've seen a lot in the last 2 months, just about, especially One Piece, specifically
around the world.
Around the world, I mean, we saw the Philippines actor for One Piece, who he voice acted a lot of characters. The Philippine actor, he voiced Mr. Krabs, Goku. Yep. He voiced Shrek. He voiced what's the blue dudes, the genie and I saw
Doraemon. I definitely saw Doraemon.
Yeah, Doraemon. He voiced Doraemon. Well, who's the blue dude in the genie?
Genie?
Come on, Disney. Come on. I never watched
Genie.
The genie
from Aladdin.
Yeah. Okay. I never watched Aladdin. What are you talking about, bro?
You've never seen Aladdin?
Oh, fuck out of here, bro. I've never seen that shit. All right, so I don't even know why you're surprised by this, respectfully. So
we're gonna keep on going.
No. Hold on. Let me clarify like one thing. Get it? Cool, whatever. However the fuck y'all view me, don't matter. It's the fucking internet. Respectfully, I'm not gonna cast a shadow over everybody in my like childhood and my predicament and how I grew up. But I grew up in the fucking hood, nigga. Like, I grew up in the hood. Nobody was watching no Disney shit. Nobody was watching no Disney princesses and all this other motherfucking shit. Like, nobody was doing that. I was watching Juice, my nigga. I was watching BET Black movies. I was watching Blue Hill Ave. Like,
all right.
All I'm saying is, I ain't watched that shit. I ain't watched none of those Disney princess movies.
We can watch Aladdin together, bro. I got you. I didn't know that this is I honestly look at myself on this one. This one's on me. I need to.
That's cool.
I got
you. But
this
point being is, my boy voice acted a lot of fucking things for the community in a big way.
Yep.
He voice acted Shrek.
Bro,
for the Philippines,
Jefferson Jeff Utanes. That is the actor we are talking about, and he did 46, bro. 46 is so young. 46 is
man.
Oh my god.
We obviously also lost 2 voice actors for the Japanese squad of One Piece, man. We lost the voice actor of Mr. Bones, the Vice Admiral. That's not his actual name, Mr. Bones, but
Mr. Bones is funny.
Man, name Mr. Bones, you know what I mean? Like, and we also lost. His name is T-Bone.
T-Bone, Bone. Sorry, that was rude.
It wasn't. That was fire. Because come on, T-Bone, Bone, like that's just considering we're doing a Nuzlocke, we haven't done.
I was going to say we haven't talked about the Nuzlocke, but I was definitely playing it last night. I was definitely playing it.
I was playing it last night too. I'm having a really hard time, by the way, y'all. This Elite Four, I'm very scared for it.
Yeah, no, I've been taking my time. I still got to fight you.
There is nobody to fight or do anything that's going to give me EXP. So
did you go to the islands with Bill?
Yes, I've been to it. What do you mean? I'm
I
literally
know, but
at the Elite Four.
I know, but I was just saying that's the only other place that I could think of was just going in there fighting. You just got to grind it, I guess, just fighting like wild
within the cave, which is terrible.
Yep.
But anyway, the Victory Road. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. We got Takahashi. He passed away 72 heart attack actually, and one of his roles was in the Fist of the North Star, which is a great classic for a lot of people. I never watched the Fist of the North Star, but I know that was a very big thing back in the days where like anime was really getting to it.
Classic.
And so we lost Tomomichi, which is T-Bone, and also Hyogoro, which is the old dude, short dude,
from
big dude
from
Wano.
One Piece. Yep, from the
Wano.
Wano.
But no, both of them are One Piece actors.
No, but you're talking about the specific Wano actor.
Correct.
Yep.
So we also lost Julia Mayfield, who is the English dub, who was the voice actor of Dr. Korea.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I apologize.
From One Piece. I thought
we took some hits, man, and I know someone made a comment recently about like we weren't going to talk about it, but sorry, Mikey. And he's like, "Oh, damn, am I ever going to finish this before I die?" And it's just like, there's a lot of people who are also voice acting these characters for their entire career, you know, and respectfully, our entire lives. So, respectfully, put some real respect on their name.
I would say put some flowers on it, bro. Celebrate their lives, celebrate their name, celebrate everything they brought to the community and everything that we have here. And thankfully their work will live on. That's how I always look at it. And we're blessed to have the fact that thankfully their work will live on. Because I mean,
100%.
That's how it's gotta be, man.
One Piece has not only shaped a generation. It has shaped multiple generations
across the world.
And so, you know, these are heavy losses, no matter which way we look at it. And the Couch Steelers, we have always, no matter what the circumstance is, I know people make negative comments on our reels at times, and sometimes we may say some things that are very controversial, and it may not come off in the best light. However, we're all humans, and we all love anime, and that's why we're here.
Love anime. Love
anime. And that's why one of the biggest things for us is that there's always room on the couch. Always. Because none of this is promised. And we love it here as it is right now. And so we want to take a short second and just kind of give flowers to everyone. Give flowers to the anime community. Give flowers to the people who are shaping the anime community within their talents across the board. So, not to make it sad on y'all, but it's also the end of the year, and we got to be thankful for the things that we got. And so, with that being stated, for real, it's really always room on the fucking couch. Always room on this motherfucking couch.
Even if y'all piss
even
us off
for
in the
you
comments.
I'm about to say, even you motherfuckers that piss me off in the comments.
Piss us off in the comments. It's all right. We here.
It's all right.
Yeah, you gonna
because
get
we
get no arm rest, but you still
we
on.
won't get no arm rest, but it's room on the couch, man.
Yo.
For real, we love all of y'all tremendously,
bro.
and we appreciate y'all and all of that jazz. Everything else.
speaking of comments, I do want to talk before we close out here and highlight a couple really dope comments that we've had. Shout out to all y'all that have been like really rocking with us here and just kind of just chiming in. We want to hear what y'all thoughts, like going back and forth on what we saying. So I got a couple here. I do want to just kind of highlight. I'll throw them up on the screen, but let's see. This is one that we were talking about with who would win in a fight, 1v1, Choso or Power. From My Mind Becomes a Comic World. Shout you out. I love that name.
That's your whole name?
That's the whole name, bro. Trust me. I wanted to make
My
sure.
boy.
That's going to be the toughest part about this is me reading all these names.
Respectfully.
Y'all names is crazy.
Respectfully. What? Like, I like it. I like it. But
I like
boy,
it's original. It's original.
That's a real tough one. All right, go ahead.
Mean, I also think, like I said, I did try to choose something that was here, but the comments are really funny. Power bites back, though. Not saying she'll win. I'm just saying he might lose a finger or an ear, like Mike Tyson out for blood.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you, like I figured I probably would.
Okay.
On anybody who had an opinion on that, bro, she eats blood, my boy. Like her power is blood. How does she lose?
There was some things in there that might have to come up, and we might see a little bit. I'm not going to say with spoiler material, but some things I feel like
you caught something I don't know about. All right,
I may have.
Right.
I don't
anime only right now on this one.
Yeah, when I go into these comment sections, bro, it's some of the most treacherous places to be.
Yo, can y'all chill the fuck out? Stop trying to spoil shit for people, yo. Do a spoiler comment thing before. Not you. I'm talking about all y'all in the fucking comments. Come on, man. Put a spoiler alert before you start. Come on, man. Don't be rude.
Saying anime only. I be saying.
Don't be rude. Don't be rude. No, to all of y'all. Don't be rude.
I got another one here, and this was us talking about My Hero landing the plane. Shout out to at Terminally Living, which also again funny.
Are you okay, my boy?
Terminally Living, it was crazy.
No. All those aside,
no,
we just talking about mental health and all this shit. So
we
gotta shut you up, my boy. We could shut you out. You know what I mean, but let us know you good. Respectfully, seriously.
I mean, this was a funny one.
Terminally Living is crazy.
Not only did it land, the pilot jumped out, hit the 360 no scope, then the water bucket clutch. Oh, baby.
That's some COD shit. My boy, when niggas is jumping out, no scoping the motherfucker, and you get to see the kill cam, and you are the motherfucker who got killed on some random shit.
Oh, my God.
Goddamn 47.
I'm so bad at Call of Duty that used to be me.
You're not a shooter. It's all right.
I'm not. Unless it's Valorant. I'm all right at Valorant.
You are mediocre at best.
It's better than how I am at all the other shooters. So I am.
You know what?
I'm alright with it.
My fault. You got it. Yeah. Handle your business.
This last one we got here from Brando.1207 was 12. I think 1206 wasn't available. 1207. And this was going back to talking about the funny video that we posted with AU going sick, crashing out about Dr. Chopper episodes and the recap episodes from One Piece. Why can't the episode of Chopper be Chopper doing science and doctor stuff, like saving animals and making his rumble balls and stuff?
I want to let y'all know right now, I didn't know he was going to choose that one. So I'm going to give y'all a real life experience right now from my reaction to this shit. Exactly. So all you motherfuckers that was mad at me saying, oh, Dr. Chopper episode, dog, it's simple. You could just do a quick little fucking like him making rumble balls. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with you giving me a recap every other fucking weekend. So respectfully, because I'm in my holiday spirit as much as I can be right now.
Y'all see the hat? See the holiday hat? He in the holiday spirit. Hey, you in the holiday spirit? Yeah,
it's the biggest holiday spirit I could be in because I hate the holidays. Respectfully,
anime Grinch. Respectfully,
chill the fuck out.
Hey,
no, nobody. We have gotten so many episodes of One Piece, man. I think collectively, or at least I hope collectively, we can be okay with taking a week off.
Or just get a dope filler about Chopper making rumble balls.
Or a dope filler about Chopper making rumble balls. That's fire. Give me a filler of Sanji doing some food. Doing a food recipe on the weekend. That's fire. I can live with that.
Yo,
giving me a recap pisses me off.
because you know Sanji
give me an episode of Zero sharpening his swords for an episode. Anything, whatever he got to do to take care of his swordsmanship.
Just
You
more
see what I'm
insight
saying?
to
Like,
the characters, more insight
come
into what
on,
we're doing.
add to the characters.
Hey, look, you preaching to the choir. You preaching, like I said, we ain't trying to tell Gota what to do, because Gota is Gota. But
Gota gonna go.
Gota gonna go. Oda gonna go. But at the same time, I'm just saying it would be fun. It would be nice. And coming from an era where we used to watch fillers, although I do not like filler arcs, I like filler episodes.
Fuck you.
I don't.
But
like
okay,
filler arcs.
sorry.
Joe,
I know, because that was
I would wear that.
No. Okay, but that was a direct shot at Bleach. And you know what the fuck he was doing.
Damn right, it was a direct shot at Bleach.
I'm in the Christmas spirit, so
that wasn't a stray. I had that.
I'm in the Christmas spirit. If you continue down this path, you are gonna unleash the Krampus, and it's gonna be some devastation on this motherfucker. So I'm letting you know right now. We're gonna move on, and that's okay.
Yo, man. Hey, you man, we about to slide on up out of here on that. What you got anything you want to leave the people with before we go?
Man, I already kind of talked about it a little bit. It's always room on the motherfucking couch, and that means so much more than y'all think it does. We take all motherfuckers on this motherfucking couch, except for, probably a racist.
Facts.
However, I don't know, or a sexist,
Facts.
or just a bigot. You know what I mean? Just a bigot. That's
good people.
Not good people. You can have a not good take. Your place on the couch is solidified. Not good people. You're not welcome here.
Nah.
However, listen, man. Mental health is real. I've said this shit multiple times. It's the end of the year. This is a hard time or a great time for a lot of people. Truly. Yo, the couch is here to get a seat in.
Mm-hmm.
Sit your ass down. You need to talk. You want to have a conversation. You can always hit me or Mikey on the side. I promise you. I swear to you. You can always hit me or Mikey on the side. We will have that conversation with you. The love is here. So ending this year off with all of the love. There's always room on the couch.
Damn, Brian, I'm gonna just close it out, and we gonna see y'all in 26 or maybe New Year's, but we gonna see y'all soon. Always room.
Peace.